we have a affinity group here that meets once a month. It's we call it the LGBTQ affinity group, but really it's lesbians and gay men only. Um, and we started out in the first meetings talking about being gay and gave our coming out stories and talked about how our families received or didn't receive us, and all the sort of horror stories and passionate, wonderful stories from our earlier days. And then we ran out of that and we were sick of it. And now we just tell stories, so we'll like say, I think the last time we met or we had grandmothers was the topic. And we all told stories about grandmothers. And it was such a beautiful way to get to know each other. But the thing about that group is that it's a place where I can really let down and know that there are people here who share my culture. We're not all the same, but there are aspects of our personal experiences that are very similar. There are emotions that we've felt that are very similar. There are types of discrimination we may have experienced that are very similar. It's a way to be that's really great. Now, on the flip side of that, I have heard comments from heterosexual residents who say, I don't see why you need a group. You're just like us. But to me, that's like dealing with racism by saying we're all the same. So let's not talk about it. We're not all the same. LGBTQIA elders have some experience and some trauma-based fallout that heterosexual counterparts don't have. And we need places, not necessarily to talk about them as much as just to be with each other and know that we're sharing that in common. In the same way that a group of widows can sit at a table and just be in one another's company and really get each other. That's what we do in the LGBTQIA affinity group.